Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica McCleskey if you're new here. Today I'm going to be doing a swatch video and review on the new JUVIA'S Place Stick Foundation. So I'm going to be showing 18 of the 30 shades that they were kind enough to send over to me. If you end up liking the video, please remember to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, turn on the notifications, and leave me a comment below letting me know what your thoughts are on this video or if you have any questions. And let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so JUVIA'S Place was kind enough to send over 18 of the 30 shades. They were available at Ulta Beauty starting October 5th, and you can also get them on the JUVIA'S Place website. They are supposed to be a medium to full coverage foundation. Comes in a stick like this. This is how much product you get in each stick. So I'm just going to be swatching the ones that I got on my face, and then I'll do a quick little face tutorial with my final thoughts on the product. So you can use these to highlight, contour, use as foundation obviously. You maybe could use it to conceal, but I'm not going to try that today. I'm just going to jump right into the swatches. And I'm not even going to try to say most of the names because I know I will not pronounce them properly, so I'll put the descriptions here. So first impression, they feel really creamy, like they're just gliding on my skin. They seem to be pretty good coverage. Thinking this one might be like a good contour color for me. It's not too dark or intense. Obviously these are not my shade, just want you to get an idea of the range. And obviously there's a lot more dark and deep dark shades. They just didn't send them to me because obviously I would not have a use for those shades. So here are 18 of the shades. So I think I'm going to go in with, I'm going to mix Lima and Luxor. Yeah, I'm going to mix these two shades, so Lima and Luxor, and then I'm going to contour with Belize, which is this one. I'm just going to do a little bit of priming with my Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. I'll just make sure the product glides across my skin really nicely, since sometimes stick products can be a little more drying. These don't feel too dry when I was applying them, but just want to make sure. And if you see my nasty thumb, one of my press-on nails fell off, and I've been trying to get the rest of them off, so I haven't bothered to put it back on. Then I'm also just taking a little bit of MAC Strobe Cream and Pinklite, putting a little on the back of my hand. I'm taking an Anastasia A30 foundation brush and just putting this at the high points of my face. That's where I want to be a little more glowy. And if you want, you can even mix that in with your foundation, which I like to do that if I want a little less full coverage and a little more dewy looking. Okay, so taking Lima and Luxor and just going to mix these together. That one's Lima and Luxor. I'm doing a little bit more of Luxor because I feel like that's more my shade now that I have it like all over my face. And just using this foundation brush and buffing it in. Blending out super easy so far. don't know, I don't have any clean sponges at the moment, but usually when I'm using stick products, I like to use a brush more anyway. So totally up to you and your preference, but I just feel like using a brush works easier. This is covering up any like redness or imperfections really nice and easily. I almost feel like it compares to the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, but this is only $16. So if you like that one and you're on a budget, I would say give this one a try. Bring it up to your ears. Make sure you don't have a harsh line on your neck. Concealer, I'm using this new one. It's from Florence by Mills. See You Never Concealer in the shade FL025, and it has this metal tip on there. It's supposed to have caffeine so that you can put it under your eyes and make you look more awake. You can definitely use it other places too. Maybe I'll just do that under my eyes and then I'll use a lighter stick to highlight my face. I'm gonna buff that in really quick. Just using my same brush for this whole process. That's like a really nice light to medium coverage concealer, I would say. Feels really lightweight on the skin. And then I'm doing under my eyes with a brush. I like to tap it or stipple it rather than like dragging, just so you don't get any more lines, since that's a sensitive area of your skin. Okay, just to highlight my face a little bit, I'm taking Tokyo. Just putting it anywhere I want to brighten up. And then taking Belize. I'm going to use this as my contour shade. So I like to blend out the lighter colors first and then go back and blend the contour in. And I probably did way too much of this on my forehead, but that's why I like to do the lighter color first, because then the contour can kind of go over it and deepen it back up a little. So then just working the darker shade kind of like into the hairline. And then buffing it into that light shade and along my jawline. And I did some under my lip. That'll just make your lips look a little more full by contouring there. You can also contour like around your lips. Need a little bit more contour over here. Just looking a little ghostly since I put that Tokyo shade. But we'll bring some warmth back to the face with bronzer and such. Just setting under my eyes using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Blending out any creasing that may have formed first, as always. Then I'm going in with this Morphe M536 brush and using this just to put the powder. So I'm just powdering under my eyes, basically everywhere I put that highlight or where you get oily or any creasing. And I always like to put powder right under my contour on my cheeks because I feel like it just makes it more defined. Cleans up any muddiness that you might have gotten in, which I didn't, but I just like to make sure. And then after that, just to set the rest of my face, I've been liking this Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Charlotte's Genius Magic Powder for under eye and face, but I like to just use a tiny, tiny bit of it all over my face because it is very fair. And I just like to use this Sigma Spotlight Duster brush, get a little bit on there, tap off the excess, and then just brush it all over. Just gives your skin a really nice airbrushed effect. It's almost like a little bit luminous, but not glittery or anything. So while that is sitting on my face for just a few minutes, I'm gonna do my brows and then I'll be right back. All right, so as you can tell, my brows are done. Probably mute my music now. I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a while, so I usually listen to music, but still have the powder on my face, but I'm just going to do some bronzing using my Marc Jacobs Coconut Omega Bronzer. And then I'm actually going to use that same brush, the Sigma Spotlight Duster brush. I've been liking this one for applying bronzer because it makes it just so you don't get way too much and then it ends up looking muddy or messy. Really, if you're like someone that has a heavy hand with powder, this brush makes it so you really can't put like an overload of product on. I also really like it for highlighting powders because it just makes you look really like lit from within, or like it's really good for bridal makeup and stuff like that. Basically, you need this brush in your life. Sigma brushes really are some of my favorites. They are cruelty-free, which is amazing. They come with a 2-year warranty. They're just really high quality, and they're local to Minnesota, which I love. They only have one store and it is in Mall of America. Saving my ghostly appearance with some bronzer since I went overboard on that light foundation color. Then using my Luxie Beauty Jady Weighty 180 nose contour brush, just lightly contouring my nose. And I bring some up onto the crease of my eye as well. And then under the tip of my nose. Bringing it up here just starts to define your eye shape as well. Then you can bring it straight down your nose to the tip. Just makes contouring super easy. So if you want your nose to be contoured smaller, bring it more towards the center of the bridge of your nose. If you want your nose to look wider, put it more out here. Another tip for contouring, you can take like your powder and pack it in alongside your nose contour, and that'll just make your nose more snatched as well. And if you want like a button nose, you can do like right around the tip of your nose. And there you go. And then I'm going to try this Natasha Denona. It's the Mini Diamond and Glow. Diamond Powder and Duo Glow. And then taking a Sigma blush brush to dip in that pink shade. It's my first time trying this too, but looks really pretty. It is glowy. So this part is not glittery, but I believe the highlight part is. It looks pretty glittery anyway. Mostly I put the blush on the apples of my cheeks, and then I work it up and kind of around my eye like this. Just makes everything blend really nice. I will try a little bit of that highlight. Not sure how I'm going to feel about it yet. Taking a Morphe Jaclyn Hill 09 Definitely glittery, which it's pretty, but I know it's not for everyone. But if you like glittery highlight, then you would like this one. I got this in one of those Sephora favorites kits, so I'll try to put the link down below, but those are always such a good deal. Okay, I'm gonna wipe away my powder. And then I'm just gonna do my eye makeup separately, just for like a little Instagram video, since this is about the face. And then I'll be back to let you know my thoughts on the foundation after it sits a little bit more on my skin. But overall, I'm very impressed. It doesn't feel super dry or cakey. I feel like it looks really nice on my skin. It's not like settling into any fine lines or making my pores look enlarged, which those are some of the most important things to me. I really didn't change anything about my normal routine. I've used other products that I know and love, so I wasn't switching anything else up. So I always try to do that when I'm trying a new foundation, just to make sure that nothing interferes weird with it. But yeah, overall, I'm liking how this is looking. So like I said, I'm gonna do my eyes and then I'll be back. All right, so as you guys can tell, I have finished the rest of my makeup. I used the Nubian by Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, the new Kylie X Balmain lip gloss, which is really pretty, super glittery. So if you're not into that though, I don't know if you would like it. But yeah, I'll have the rest as a mini tutorial over on my Instagram page, so you can follow me over there. I'll have all my handles down below. But overall, with the new Juvia's Place foundation, I am very impressed. I think I like it more than the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation, and it's like a third of the price or less. So if that says anything, very happy with it. So thank you again to Juvia's Place for sending over all these shades for me to try. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this foundation, if you've tried it or if you're going to be picking it up. Hopefully the swatches were helpful for you guys. Let me know if they were. Otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and let me know what your thoughts are or your questions, or you can send me a message over on Instagram. If you did like this video and you're not subscribed already, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the little notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload a video, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye!